Holiday hypocrisy. I'm Jeff Stein with today's Iowa Politics Report. The problem with those who tell us what to do and how to live is that everything they've said or done falls flat when their hypocrisy is exposed. Witness these three examples from this past Thanksgiving weekend. PETA, the People for the Ethical Treatment of Animals, posted a cartoon on Twitter X showing a Thanksgiving dinner table, but instead of an American family, turkeys, wearing clothing, were seated around the table, and instead of a turkey as the main course, a roasted human was the main course. The caption read, "We're lucky turkeys would never do this to us. You don't have to do it to them either." The suggestion, obviously, is that we should all make sure our food doesn't have faces. Well, the only problem with that is that turkeys are not vegetarians. They eat mice, lizards, frogs, lots of things. That shows they are not vegetarian. I have no evidence that they eat humans, but the wild turkeys I see in rural Iowa sure look mean enough that they are at least thinking about it. Then on Thanksgiving, in an effort to bolster her poor public image, the White House and its related entities posted a photo of Vice President Kamala Harris with her husband in the kitchen, ostensibly fixing up a fine holiday dinner. But it did not take long for folks to notice that there was a gas stove in the background, the very type of stove that the Biden-Harris administration is trying to ban from your home because of its adverse impact on the environment. And it wasn't like they were trying to hide it. The second couple posed right in front of it. So much for leading by example. Then came word that attendance at this week's UN climate conference in Dubai is expected to double the number who attended last year's event in Egypt. Those attending were so concerned about our impact on climate that they took 400 private jets to attend last year's event. Private jets, by the way, are between 5 and 14 times more polluting than commercial aircraft. So with double the number of attendees this year, will Dubai airports be clogged with 800 private jets carrying climate activists who are worried about, wait for it, modern pollution? No, hypocrisy in politics and government, nothing new. But it used to be harder to spot. Perhaps the hypocrites are being less careful, or perhaps they are so convinced they are right about how the rest of us ought to live that they think they are immune from the rules themselves. And that's the Iowa Politics Report for Tuesday, November 28 on Twitter, Instagram, Getter, Threads, and Truth Social at Iowa Politics. I'm Jeff Stein on News Talk 1540 KXEL.